All right, what's good with it, chat? It's been a minute, and I know I'm late to this one. Yo, my boy, your comments didn't age too well, huh? I know you saw who won, so I'm about to go over it because I didn't get to see it live. Too much going on in the streets, but let's get into it. All right, so this is the finals, right? It's Arcade versus GST, and GST should stand for Girl Scout something. I just know it's Girl Scouts. Forgot the T. But so looking at the lineup, when I first talked about Tatum, I said that Tatum and LeBron is kind of the same, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see how these two actually match up versus each other. Since I think that they're actually just a mirror image of each other. Of course, they got, specific things that inside of their bags that one can do and one can't do. But overall, they're pretty much the same. You also got double Gasol and double Curry as well. So this is really kind of like a mirror match with LeBron and Tatum kind of being the same. So it comes down to who just plays the characters better, right? And who runs the better strategy, right? All right, so let's see what we got. Okay, Sid gets the tip off, trying to set the screen. As Cario picks up, Sid is open. Ooh, nice bat right there, but ZB couldn't get it. Okay, we got some switch defense as well. Joe unable to get that block right there, 0-2. Start this one off, 2 minutes and 44 on the clock. Joe to ZB, good screen, good three. Yeet. Joe's under the rim as well to get the rebound for three. Yeet, he ain't gonna miss twice. 3-2, 2 minutes and 35 on the clock. DCD hold him on that first shot. Let's go. Okay. They have a weird camera angle that they chose to cast this tournament at. It's a little too high. They should have adjusted it. Sid is open for two. Yeet. 3-4. So they give it up to two for the help defense. Okay, Scario's coming through. Gets bapped up to ZB. ZB making a move. Kicks it out to Joe. Joe is a shot. They take it back to ZB for three. Yeet. Gonna knock that one down. 6-4. Sicario setting the screens. All right, so Girl Scout's gonna have to step it up when it comes. Ooh, nice. They didn't get it though. Good try. Was able to read that pass, but 6-6, 2 minutes and 1 second on the clock. They are scoring quickly. Sicario trying to back down, kicks it out. Not sure why they leaving ZB open 9-6. Girl Scouts is definitely gonna have to make the adjustments. There was no reason for Sicario to be double teamed right there. Anu, that's a shot right there. Yeet is gonna tie this one up 9-9. 1 minute and 50 on the clock. They are shooting off. This is definitely going to get to a 20-point ball game. Joe, not doing too much to ZB. Sicario, back to ZB. Slightly contested. Gets the rebound. Back to ZB. He ain't gonna miss twice. Then pull the trigger, actually. Joe with the alt. Yeet. Does he go? Good heavy contest. Good rebound from Sid. Passes the Eno. Got hit by the screen, and that's a three. Doesn't go. Scario jumps too early. Sid comes up with it. Scario picks up. Can't get there. Actually, Yeet is going to take the lead. 9-12. 1 minute and 17 on the clock. Joe to ZB. It's a bad screen. Try to readjust the screen. Takes the fade. Spin around jumper. Uses his ult to get the rebound. 11-12. 1 minute and 3 on the clock. Okay. Anything but a three here. So I expect a double team. Joe. Gang for three. Yeet. Definitely did not need that to happen. 11-15 with 50 on the clock. A quick score could be in order here. Sicario kicks it to ZB. Joe with the screen, double screen. It's a bad screen. Joe not taking it. 41 on the clock. ZB for three. Yeet. 14-15, 39 seconds on the clock. 1 point ball game. Gang to end. Gang for okay. The double team is there. Sicario, heavy contest, needs his rebound. Gets it. CB for three. It's a good shot. DCD hold him. And that's going to do it. 14-15, unless they can come up with a steal. That's a bad pass. Okay. 9, 8, 6, 5, 4. Dude, that'll do it for game one. Going out with Curry missing a wide open three. GST takes game one. Some mistakes was made there. 14-17. Let's get to the next one. All right, so the same lineup here. GST needs to make the adjustment in shutting down ZB. And Arcade just got to clean up on the mistakes there. They kind of beat themselves in that first one. But to be fair, they miss wides. But this is DCD type shit. Tip off goes to Sicario. Trying to make a move. The double team is there. Here, Joe. CB, screen right there. Gets around the screen. Sicario did cut in. But there it is right there. 0-2. Takes the post it to it. 2 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. To Enso. Gang. Sid. 2-2. Joe, once again, not being able to stop Tatum. It's pretty difficult. Joe, CB, bad shot right there, but Joe's there for the rebound. I think. Couldn't get it. Pushed off. That's a three. Yeet. 5-2. Good push off right there. Okay. They got to watch out with those passes. Cario. Screen right there. The help defense is there. Scario taking it. 5-4, 2 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. Give ZB some breathing room right here so he don't have to do it all. Insu to Gang. To Sid back to Insu. They're out of sprints, so they have to play smart here. Yeet. 7-4. Caught them down with the sprints down. 1 minute and 52 on the clock. It's Cario. Okay. Nice little move. Yeet. Does he go? But that's the rebound. Actually, Sid comes up with it. Oh no. Okay, Joe did get that. Sicario, 7-6, 1 minute and 33 on the clock as he does his dance move. Sicario has 6 points right now, so this is where Sicario is gonna be classic Sicario. Wait for it. Sid, CB on the defense. They swap defense. Okay. Yeet. Does he go? They jump too early. Insu comes up with it. Gang. Sid. Back to Gang. That's a three. Yeet. He ain't gonna miss twice. 10, 6, 1 minute and 7 on the clock. They need 1 3 right there. Yeet. Not sure what GST was doing on defense with that one. Caught him lacking. 1 minute and 2 on the clock. Still need to focus on ZB. Yang. Sid. Bad pass right there. ZB's going to make him pay for that. Hit to Sicario. To ZB. Trying to set the screen. To ZB. To Joe. Joe's going for the alt. Heavy contested. Sicario's not in position for the rebound, but the alt is that one to go. 10-11. 39 seconds on the clock. To Insu. Gang. Trying to set the screen. Gets bumped up right there. Takes the lead right here. Yeet. 24 seconds on the clock. 12-11. They can choose to go for a quick score here or try to run out the clock. To Joe. The fact that Joe has the ball means, okay, to ZB. Yeet. 12-14. 19 on the clock. Okay. Sid, you kind of got to watch everybody here, huh? I guess you just be okay with giving up the two, so you'll just go ahead and lock down the three. Okay, to gang, that's a three right there. Yeet. 15, 14, 6.8. That should have happened, but it did. 6.8 on the clock. Who's going to have it? Probably Sicario, right? Just give it to Sicario. Three, two, one. Sicario. Getting it done. 15, 16. 0.8. That's Sicario. It's the workhorse for this one. That'll do it. Close games. Let's get to the next one. 1-1. All right, so game three right here. I actually don't see too many mistakes coming from either team besides just the simple mistakes of leaving the shooter, wide open for three. It could that they're getting hit by the screen, but at the same time, sometimes it just looks like they're making bad transitions. So focus on locking down ZB and tighten up the defense on Gang at the tip off. Scario gets it. ZB. Joe making a move. Gets on the board 2-0. Nice to see LeBron doing something. 2 minutes and 52 on the clock. Probably going to watch Tatum in his first transaction. Tatum usually scores first. He's trying. There it is. 2-2. So that's a little pattern right there that I picked up on GST right away. ZB to Joe. Back to ZB. The double team is there. Sicario's coming. To Joe. Trying to set the screens, but they're bad. Shot right there though. 5-2. Big Gasol body enough. Screens not landing, but enough to create some space. Insu. Sicario picks him up. Switch defense. Okay. Sin. Yeet. 5-4. I kind of like the switch. 5-4. 2-11. Joe. Kicks it to ZB. Screen right there. To Joe. Joe. Kicks it back out. To Joe. Fade away three. Fade away two. 7-4. 1 minute and 57 on the clock, up by three. All right, so at this point, this is where RK should make a change in defense. We're gonna lock up the three. I wouldn't even be worried about Insu right now. This is where we focus on Gang. Gets that shit blocked. Who gets that? Scaria with the rebound. That's a bad shot. That's a mistake from ZB. Insu. Watch Gang here. They do have a double team. Give up the two. 7-6. 1 minute and 32 seconds on the clock. Good block by ZB though. Made a terrible decision to shoot the ball, but good block. Sicario to ZB. That's another questionable shot from ZB. But Sicario with the putback dunk. All right, timeout, ZB. Timeout. 1 minute and 25 on the clock. 9-6. You still should be focusing on Gang if you ask me. Good defense from ZB. Forcing them out. Insu. Actually lagging a little bit here. 3 seconds on the clock. Gotta force it up. Yeet. Does. 9-8. 1 minute and 6 on the clock. Not able to take advantage of the lag, but that's actually a righteous thing. It's back in this 1 minute and 6 on the clock. Joe. I would try to get Joe open because he's having a 1v1 situations. Should be an easy shot for him. Especially he should have all by now too. A late pass from Sicario, but shot right there, that's a good one. 12-8. 51 seconds on the clock. Good defense. Gang gets that shit blocked. They're doing a good job at focusing on Gang. Joe should take a. Oh my God, ZB. A hit? Okay, 15-8. DCD type shit. I don't get it. 40 seconds. I think he had his alt though, if I'm not mistaken. I have to go back and watch that. Throws up the shot quickly. 15-11. And actually went in DCD type shit. All right, so Joe should go off right here. He's looking for it. ZB. ZB for three, actually. Yeet. 17-11. Joe just taking a back seat. He got that alt tucked away though. Gang for three. Yeet. 17-14. 24 seconds on the clock. Atua get the job done. Sicario. Joe. Okay. To ZB. ZB for three again. He just popping off 20, 14. That's gonna do it for this one. I think they did pretty good overall. Like I said, we picked up on a little pattern right there with Insu and his Tatum. RK made the adjustments. Sicario picked up on them. They did a good job at focusing game in this particular match right here when he needed to be focused just because of how the scoreboard was going. And yeah, pretty good overall. Questionable shots by ZB, but they get the win. Let's get to the next one. All right, child up 1-2, or up 2-1. The picks are still the same. Keep an eye on Insu. See if that Tatum is still going to be the first one to score. Yeah, so that's something to make an easy adjustment to. I'm always looking for the predictability in teams. This is something everyone should be doing when you're playing defense. So Insu has the ball. Joe's on him. He's actually open. Sin to gang. We can't see the shot, but it is good. 3-0 to start off. 2 minutes and 46 on the clock. It's just a bad camera angle from the casters. Hopefully they fix that in the next one. Okay, Sicario coming through. Three gets that shit blocked actually. Insu. They're trying to get gang to score. Sin. Yeet. Good way to spread out. 5-0. So GST is making an adjustment for Sicario. This is a good call to start off. Joe. Joe actually has the shots. CB 3-5-3. 2 minutes and 21 on the clock. This is just communication. The reason why Joe is not taking those shots. It's just communication. Insu getting stuffed up. Sicario doing a good job at locking him up. They switch, but we can't see due to the camera angle. Sicario. Heavy contested. Okay. Joe for three. Oh, didn't take it actually. Yeah, this is just pure communication. ZB is working the ball. Sicario gets blocked. Sin has done a great job at adjusting to Sicario. Everybody misses the rebound. Insu gets it. Back to Insu. Step back three. Yeet. 8-3. So this is the part where RK is going to have to make an offensive adjustment. And I mean, hell, at this point, just tell Joe to start shooting them bitches. He been open. 8-5. Like, at this point, they leaving them open. Make them pay for it. Insu. Good defense. Gang. Yeet. Doesn't go DCD type shit, but they do get the rebound. 4 on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Mm. A late jump for the block. 1 minute and 18 on the clock. 10-5. Joe with the ball. Screen right there. Doesn't go DCD type shit. Use the alt to get the rebound. Gang. He's in his alt form. I think we just focus on Gang. He used his alt. Cario with the bad pass right here. ZB can make him pay for it, but they get the recovery. Joe with the alt. Heavy contested. Knocks it down. 10-8. 50 seconds on the clock. Sin with the ball. Gang not able to take advantage of his alt right there. Insu able to get past Sicario. 12-8. Quick score. You can score quickly back. CB for three. Yeet. 12-11. 43 seconds on the clock. GST should slow the ball game down. Insu. Gang. Back to Insu. Okay. Gang. Tried to get the help defense from Joe. Gets the rebound. Sicario. 27 seconds on the clock. Screen right there. ZB. Doesn't go. Need this rebound. Sin coming through with the big board. And okay. No, that's actually damn. Even I'm getting confused. But they missed the wide open three right there. That'll do it. DCD type shit. That'll do it. Okay. Gets a block. They made a good adjustment there to shut down Sicario early, and then Insu putting up 7. ZB not doing too much to pop off. Really, Joe should have took those open shots. They gave him like 3, 4 open attempts, and they were middies too, so they were going in. But we'll get to part 2. We'll stop right here.